name is Ornella Varchi, and I work at the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, and I'm the special events coordinator here, and I am in charge of our annual events such as Tuxes and Tails, Bark in the Park, Passion for Pets. There are fundraisers that we do, and we also do a variety of smaller events throughout the year, almost every single weekend. So I'm in charge of the events. The mission of the Humane Society of Tampa Bay is dedicated to ending animal homelessness and providing care and comfort for companion animals. We are a no-kill for space shelter, so all the animals that come into us, if they are adoptable, we want them to be safe animals to go into families' homes. They stay here as long as they need to be adopted. Fortunately, we have very high adoption rate. We do a little over 7,000 adoptions a year. So fortunately, they go pretty quickly. Some of the older adult dogs, obviously, and adult cats stay with us a little bit longer, but they're here until they get adopted. They're an absolutely amazing facility until they do get adopted. And we depend very much on our volunteers for a huge variety of reasons. On my end, when it comes to events, they are the backbone of the events. Some of our events are very large scale, so of course having a lot of volunteers the day of the event to help with the adoptables that we may have out, or setting up for the event, registering the guests that come in. They're very important for that. And for day-to-day here at the shelter, they help with the cleaning. They help, we have snuggle volunteers, so they help the surgery staff. When the animals come out of anesthesia from surgery, they snuggle them, give them a little bit of comfort until they wake up. They help walk the animals. We also have our trainer that takes the dogs out for play groups every single morning, so he has volunteers that helps them. So we have a large variety of volunteers. We also have a huge foster care program, so volunteers take animals that are maybe not old enough to undergo surgery and be available for adoption, maybe need a little extra love and care, medically speaking, or socialization. We have a huge foster care program. So when an animal gets surrendered to our shelter, it's twofold. They can either be surrendered by a family that can no longer have the pet for any given reason, and also we take in animals from other high-risk shelters that no longer have room, space for the animals. They're considered highly adoptable, but they just don't have a lot of adoptions, so we transfer them here to our shelter. So those are the two ways that we do get animals, and they come into our intake building. We make sure that they're up to date on their shots, we microchip them, and they are all sterilized. And then of course, if they have any other needs, medically speaking, we take care of that here before they hit the adoption floor.
My name is Bill Sheridan. I volunteer here at the Tampa Humane Society. I started 2.5 years ago when my dog passed away. I dropped off her bowls and her bed and stuff for the other ones to use, and saw people walking around with volunteer shirts. So I thought it would be a good way for me to stay moving around. So I got off the couch, came here, and this became my Club Fit, where I now come here pretty much every day. This is my workout. I walk dogs and try to socialize them, get them adopted, and send them home. Been about 2 years now. It's a hoot. There's a lot of fun. There's some fun dogs here. Sometimes you don't know who you have, whether you have a water dog, whether you have a dog that hates water, whether one's like squeaky balls or squeaky toys, or to pull on ropes, so frisbees, tennis balls. So you have to try and find out what triggers their happy, and once you can get that out of them, then you've found a dog that's adoptable.